Arc Raiders is shaping up to be one of the most exciting games of 2025, from its retro sci-fi aesthetic to its unique extraction style. It's already standing out in the gaming industry as a whole, but not everyone really sees it that way. Some people have lost hope after the recent Countdown controversy. Today I want to talk about why I believe Arc Raiders is actually set up to succeed, and why Arc Raiders deserves our attention. Now, let's get the controversy out of the way first. The Countdown to a Countdown rubbed the players and just the community in general the wrong way. People expected a release date or a shadow drop, and instead they got a delay in hype. It's honestly completely fair to say that the marketing team screwed up here. But here's the thing, one marketing misstep doesn't mean that the game itself is doomed. At the end of the day, trailers and teasers don't define the player experience at all. What matters is how the game feels when you actually sit down to play it. And Arc Raiders has all the pieces to deliver something incredibly special. And it already has. Arc Raiders is something that makes it stand out. Identity. Most extraction shooters lean heavy into gritty realism, like Escape from Tarkov, or franchises make their own spin-off like DMZ. Arc Raiders goes in the complete opposite direction, with a futuristic world with sci-fi style, and Arc robots hunting you while on patrol, and while you run around attempting to be undetected, and using other raiders as distractions, or fighting with them. The gameplay we've seen and played so far is tactical and deliberate. It's not run and gun chaos like every other game is. It's methodical, and every decision carries weight. That's perfect for an extraction shooter where the stakes are supposed to be high. But what's really exciting is the variation of encounters. It's not just about fighting other squads, you're dealing also with Arc, massive mechanical enemies and unpredictable threats. The unpredictability keeps matches from feeling repetitive, and no two runs will ever be the same, and that's why extraction shooters are so fun. Every run can go multiple ways, with really high risk and high reward stakes, which gives the player a lot of dopamine. Arc Raiders thrives off stories that you can create. The time you barely made it out with a rare item, or the time another squad ambushed you at the very last second. And what about the time that you risked it all and somehow pulled it off? Arc Raiders is built to create those moments, and that's what keeps the community engaged for years. One area that often goes overlooked but makes a huge difference is sound design. Arc Raiders nails this. They have 6 of the most talented people I've ever seen in the industry make the best audio ever. The retro synth soundtrack instantly gives me a unique sense of atmosphere, like you're stepping into a sci-fi movie. But beyond music, sound is also gameplay. Gunfire, explosions, environmental cues, arc cues, these sounds shape how the players move and react. And in Arc Raiders, hearing a drone before you see it, or catching the sound of another squad moving nearby, can completely change your choices. Good sound design shouldn't just immerse you, and it doesn't in Arc Raiders. It is literally what keeps you alive. And from what we've seen, and what I've played, Arc Raiders is putting a lot of emphasis on making sound as impactful as the visuals, if not more. Now let's talk about the developers. Nowadays it's hard to find companies that are trustworthy whatsoever, but Embark is one that I think we can trust. Embark Studios is filled with ex-DICE veterans, the same minds behind Battlefield. Those are people who know large-scale multiplayer, who know how to make gunplay feel powerful, and who understand what makes a live service game work. And the fact Arc Raiders has been delayed, or not really delayed, but that it's been revealed further than we expected, honestly, that's a good sign. Too many games these days launch before they're even ready, and it always backfires. Cyberpunk, Battlefield 2042, and Anthem. Us as consumers have seen what happens when publishers force a rushed launch. Every single time, it does not work out for us. And us gamers, we always say that we want complete games, right? Not broken ones at release. Well, that's exactly what's happening here. Arc Raiders is taking the time it needs to launch polished. That's what we've been asking for as players. So if you're upset about waiting longer, I get it. But humble yourself for a moment. This delay is for the betterment of the gaming industry as a whole, and especially for Arc Raiders. I'd rather wait and play a complete game than rush into something unfinished. And I know what a lot of people are going to say, that Arc Raiders feels finished, Arc Raiders felt great. But in reality, we aren't the developers. We don't even know what they haven't released, or what hasn't been polished. And in the end, when it releases, it'll just be a better game. So waiting 5 months, yeah, it sucked, but now it's just down to below 60 days, and we can wait for that. So here's why I think Arc Raiders will succeed. It's got a unique identity in a growing genre, gameplay built around replayability and tension, immersive sound design that doubles as strategy, and a team of veteran developers taking the time to actually get it right. Yes, the countdown controversy caused some backlash, but that doesn't change the fact that this game has all the potential to surprise everyone at launch. We were surprised before, I can't even imagine how surprised we are now. I believe Arc Raiders is going to deliver something fresh, something polished, and something worth sticking to. And when it launches, I'll be here with guides, breakdowns, and of course the ultimate guide to Arc Raiders. I hope I changed your mind about Embark waiting for the release of Arc Raiders, because as a community, we matter, and the success of Arc Raiders does rely quite a lot on us. Don't be disappointed, time really does fly, and in less than 60 days we can play Arc Raiders together. And I just have one question for all of you. Are you ready?